years I was in Parliament, I took part in 6 elections and won every one of them. However, the real heroes of those victories are the residents of Potong Pasir. They showed maturity, courage, bravery. They have made history. They understood how the democratic system works. They know that Potong Pasir is where the heart of opposition lies. That the one dominant rule will lead to dictatorship, and without the check and balance of the opposition parties, they therefore outvoted the opposition to ensure that Singapore remains a plural party state, eventually evolving into two-party system. The residents of Potong Pasir were also courageous. They were threatened with the withdrawal of government and HDB services and deprivation of HDB upgrading programs, but they still voted me as the opposition member of Parliament in the 2006 election. The representation, despite the fact that although Potong Pasir estate misses out on the goodies, has limited resources and promised grant of $80 million, they voted for the PAP candidate, but they did not. Though without HDB's help, the estate does not fail in comparison to HDB was. Testimony of this lies in upgrading projects, new covered laneways, and new improved lifts. In my 25 years as an opposition member of Parliament, my residents and I have helped change the face of politics in Singapore. The government is now more amenable to hear the public's feedback. Most people now are not afraid to be associated with opposition. In 1984, when I stood and won my first election, the economic growth did not shrink as predicted by the PAP. When I first won, only the taxis and men riding bicycles waved to me. Later, it was the men behind the big Mercedes, Jaguars and fancy cars that also waved to me. People perceive that there is hope for more opposition to come in. Another thing I am certain is that it is possible for an ordinary person like me to stand for election and get elected and re-elected. Perhaps, provided one conscientiously looks after his constituency, does his parliamentary work, and be imbued with professionalism, honesty and integrity.